Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota Grand Highlander XLE Hybrid in the color silver. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood we have the gas components of the hybrid energy system. It is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 243 horsepower, 175 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 3,500. Up front you've got your LED headlamps and daytime running lights. Onto the side, you've got the 18-inch alloy wheels. Then, side mirrors include integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring. Looking at either one of your front handles, you'll find this little dimple here. We'll talk about that a bit more, though, on the driver's side. Heading back, all of your rear windows come with factory tinting, and up top we've got silver roof rails. On the back, on the right-hand side, you have your XLE trim level badge, Grand Highlander across the back there, and on the left is your HEV hybrid and all-wheel drive badges. Directly underneath this Toyota logo here is your backup camera. To open up your cargo space, reach right next to the camera under the logo, press the button, and it should raise itself upwards. Inside, we of course have both second and third row seating. Second row and third row both have a 60-40 split on the left-hand side, which allows these two sides to function independently. As you can see, there's a smaller section to the left and the larger section on the right. If you would like to lay down any one of these four quadrants the way that we have this rear right one, you can do so by releasing this handle on the top outside corner of the seats. If you want to bring this third row specifically back into an upright position, you can just grab onto this little strap here and pull it up. For your third row occupants, they have access to plenty of their own chargers and cup holder spaces. Then, in the back, we have the Grand Highlander rubber mats stored back here right now. All new units come with both rubber and carpeted sets of mats, so we just have these guys stored for the moment. Across the back of the third row seats and this dedicated floor space, we have this Toyota branded rubber mat cargo space logo, or cargo space mat rather. This guy's got two jobs. First off, helps to protect your space from damage from the cargo. It is made of this really nice durable rubber, and as you can see, there's this texturing all across it, which gives a little bit more grip to any items on top of it and provides a good barrier between the vehicle and the item itself. Secondly, it helps to keep your space clean. It is much easier to have this guy in the back, and then you can just grab him, take him out at any point in time. Then you can shake or rinse any dirt or debris off of him. As you can see, you also have this built-in lip around the edge of it, ensuring that it will help to contain messes. The ones on the back of the seats have little Velcro patches that connect them onwards, so you can easily peel them off, shake or rinse anything off, and then stick them back on. In the back, we have plenty of storage space, as you can see across the back here, even more if you lay down this third or even second row seat section. On the right, you have a little bit of interior light that stems down here, and underneath that we have this false wall panel. Behind this is where you're able to gain access to your battery should you ever need it. We do have videos covering this more in depth if you would like to learn more about that. Now, if you're looking for access to your tire kit or some additional storage room, you can look underneath the mat. You'll find this little fabric strap. Lift this guy upwards, and everything you need will be accessible to you underneath here. We also have inside the space, all the way at the back, your interior cargo cover that has its own special storage space underneath of the false floorboards. So that guy is able to store up front in these little portholes that you see inside there. It stretches all the way across the back and extends outwards, locking into place on each of these little hooks, and it helps to keep private any goods you keep stored down beneath, so that no one can look in through your rear windows and see what goods you've got. To close up your space back here, you can reach up to your handle on the right-hand side, or press either one of the electronic buttons, one to simply close and one to close and lock all at once. Next, let's take a look at the inside. Inside here, your interior upholstery is the black Softex with a black stitching, and in the middle of the second row, you have this folding down armrest / cup holder. You can easily tuck this guy up and away if you would like to increase seating capacity. Now, looking forward on the back of your front passenger and front driver's seats, you've got pouch storage. Back of the console is where you've got your third air conditioning control panel. So you have access to controls for your fan speed, for your mode and temperature, and then you are also able to control this from up front. We'll take a look at that when we're up there. You've got little charger ports available on either side for your occupants, and a 12-volt down below. Then on the side of the seat is where you've got the adjustments for it. So you can see the little diagrams that are on top of these guys, which just show you what function they perform. That way, if you need to get quick, easy access to the third row or cargo space, or if you simply want to adjust these guys, whether it's for cargo purposes or whether it's simply for comfort purposes, you've got 3 different ways to go about doing that. Inside of the door here, you've got tons of storage room, you've got your power window control, and a built-in sunshade. So this guy unhooks, goes all the way up top here and locks into place. Helps to keep the sun out of everybody's eyes without taking away from their view. When you have this guy rolled all the way back down again, it goes completely flush in with the door frame. Now, back again to this little dimple. You can find this on any one of the 4 handles, and it indicates keyless entry. So if you have the key fob on your person, it means you can tap your hand on top of the symbol or inside of the handle to lock and unlock your unit. Inside the driver's door, power windows here for both front and back, window lock, power lock system, side mirror controls. Up front, we've got electronically adjustable seating, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. Then hood and gas releaser on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. On top of that, you've got a little storage cubby. Then you've got controls for your automatic headlamps, your heated steering wheel, power trunk release. Up top is your odometer trip and dash brightness. Looking at our steering wheel here, this guy is black leather with black stitching. Left side, you've got controls there for your dash display, hands-free communication, and the volume control. Right-hand side, radio controls on the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top, which includes both sonar and lane departure. In the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Right now you're looking at the optional navigation, which you can choose to connect through Toyota Connected Services. Under this is audio listening. This is AM, FM, and satellite radio. Full Bluetooth connectivity includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and there's optional USB adapters throughout the vehicle. In the middle is Bluetooth connection for your personal device. Then you got a couple things in here. One is the climate display, so for the front, for the back, and your options. This is your Eco Heat Cool setting and your rear windshield deicer. You've got your typical trim information, and then energy flow. So this shows as different elements of the hybrid system communicate with each other in real time. Of course, the vehicle is parked and not in motion, so there's not a whole lot that is going on. It will occasionally kick in, as we saw just a moment ago, just to keep everything up and running, but it will oftentimes just turn off until you start driving again. So this is, of course, a lot more interesting to watch when you're out and about and you're on the road if you're driving, especially in traffic, so you're stopping and you're going. That way, it will show you the regenerative braking technology happening in front of your eyes, which is really cool to watch. You've also got this little blue gauge on the right-hand corner, which is an indicator showing you the battery level for your hybrid system, so that you don't have to play any guessing games with that. All the way at the bottom here is all of your settings. So this is everything from personal profile, Wi-Fi display, voice search, dealer info, security, etc. Left-hand corner, you've got your volume control. Underneath, we have the climate control. So dual climate control up front means the driver and front passenger can either choose to have their own unique temperature settings, or you can choose to sync things up. You also have controls for the rear here. So we've got the rear turned on so you can see the display there. You can also turn it on to be synced with the front or not to be. Lots of different options to make sure everybody's comfortable at all times. On each level up front, we have 3 levels for heated seats, and then on the left we have defrost for front windshield, rear windshield, side mirrors, and the defog of the rear windshield. Now, to the underneath here, you've got your 4-ways, then bottom to the left is your push start ignition, charger and adapters on the right there. We also have a wireless charging pad in the back, so this guy is compatible with any wireless charging device. Its nice thing is it has this little built-in tray platform, which ensures any device placed in there should be nice and secure when you're out and about on the road. Having this feature means you don't need to worry about having charging cords on your person all the time ever again. Of course, if that is your preference, you do have those adapters available for your use. More storage on the left to that, then storage and cup holder spaces throughout the middle. You've got your gear shift, parking brake, and parking hold. In the back is driving options. So traction control, you have your drive options that are your Eco Sport, Normal, and Trail. Then EV mode and your downhill assist. In the back is the console itself, so this guy slides open. Inside, you've got tons of storage space. It comes with a little tray that sits along these ledges here. That way you can move it back and forth, and you don't have to reach your arm all the way to the very bottom of this because it is very deep storage section. So if you're moving things around and you want to have something accessible, I would recommend putting it on top of that little tray. On the right-hand side, more storage goes across the passenger side of the dash. They've even got their own little specialized charger adapter on the right. Underneath, there is a lockable glove box. Up overhead, you've got 1, 2, and 3 dots. Those guys are garage door openers. Then you've got your sunglasses compartment, SOS button, and your overhead lighting controls. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota Grand Highlander XLE Hybrid in the color silver. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.